The last two problems on the You Try It section, I believe that's page 8 of your notes, deals with a property of logarithms and exponents, and that is a raised to the log base a of x is equal to x. Now, we'll talk a little bit more about inverse functions and all that kind of neat stuff a little later on in the course, but for right now, what we'll want to notice is if the base of the exponent and the base of the logarithm are the same, they, again, kind of undo each other, and we're left with just whatever the argument is, in this case, x. So, for example, on this one, on letter F, I have 10 raised to the log base 10, remember it doesn't have to be written in there, of 15 equals x. So this is 10 to the log base 10 of 15. We have one logarithm base 10, so it follows this same format that we have here. So our answer is going to be whatever's in here, our argument. And in essence, you can think about it canceling out to just what the argument is equal to. So x is 15. So try this out with your calculator now. Let me move that back over. I'm going to do 10 and raise it to that power. So if I take 10 and raise it to the log base 10 of 15, I do get the number 15 back. This would have worked with any base. For example, let's just call it f star here. If this had been 3 to the log base 3 of 15, that idea would have been the same. As long as our bases are the same, it follows this pattern here of what our answer is going to be. Again, whatever our argument is. So let's try that with letter G over here. We have e raised to the natural log of x cubed equals 8. Remember, the natural log is just another way of saying log base e of x cubed equals 8. And again, it follows this same pattern up here. Our bases are the same. So in essence, they cancel out or undo each other, and we're left with the argument x cubed equals 8. This problem's a little bit different because we need to now solve for x. We have x to the third power. You're being asked what times itself 3 times will get you back to 8. Or another way of thinking of that is you can take the cube root to both sides of the equation. Root and the power cancel out. Right, so this is going to be just x equals the cube root of 8, which is the number 2. Okay. If I check it, okay, I can plug the 2 back in. This is e to the natural log of 2 to the third power. All right, well, 2 to the third power is 8. And then test it out if you don't trust yourself. All right, take e, so we do second natural log raised to the natural log of 8. Close out your parentheses, and we got 8. And that's what we're supposed to equal. Right. So the property is not too hard to work with, just as it is.